Yeah, I'm finna walk this bitch. They like Tyler, get back on your snap shit. Okay, bet. Got like 20 in my fucking pen, 60 on my neck. How the fuck you rap about them bands? Ain't never seen a chick. Bitch want me to be her man, but I just pass her to the nigga. Boy, richer than a bitch. Why the fuck would I be stressed? I just woke up, make some fucking bands before your ass got dressed. Bitch, I hop on any beat and fuck it up and make a mess. You ain't Mike Tyson.
Page 5, look, we outside. We in the Bronx. Peace to everybody. Hope everything's going good. Blessings to the whole world because we in the Bronx and shit going on outside. We just here to talk about it, you know. If you want to build a bridge, make an effort to build a bridge. You can't determine how it's going to go until you get there. And then you got to ride the wave of what the energy is at that moment. So I caught a moment with my guys, Ryan, Foots, and Gotti. And you know me, Killer Cali, the realest, you know. And we just trying to have a conversation, you know, and it might be some learning moments in there, you know, but this is just real nigga conversation, no disrespect. Don't let the confidence of the situation fuck with your insecurities. Hope, forgive us for igniting your triggers or whatever that may be, you know, and respect to everybody, no disrespect to nobody. We just having a conversation, you heard? And I'm gonna kick it off like this, you know. It's 2024. It's a lot going on. And my thing is, you learn about people when you learn about their perspectives on how they view things, you know. And our differences, see, everything that happened before today made you exactly who you are today. So if any one of those events were different, you might not be who you are right now. So what don't kill you make you stronger. And you have to turn those mistakes into lessons. And again, you don't never know where they're going to come from. You just have to be in tune with yourself in order to receive them, you know. So we have one of those kind of moments, maybe, maybe not. But we're going to talk about a couple of things. So the first thing I want to do is get their perspective on things, because they tell you how sturdy people are, what their state of mind is, are they reasonable, things like that. So when you do that by having conversations about what they want to talk about, you feel me? And just about currently what's going on. Right now, my thing is, you know, me and my son, we sat there, we watched the whole Cat Williams thing, you know. We had our own opinion about that, you know, but not talking about them personally because we don't know them, you know, but the energy of people, that's kind of what we kind of wanted to discuss. You understand what I'm saying? Like I said, when a person shows you who they are, believe them. Because they could have faked it for 3 more years. Sometimes people use the love you have for them against you. And you try to avoid those different things, you know, by recognizing what you see and things like that. So what do you think that, what do y'all think that was learned from a man's standpoint? What was learned, what was the lesson that Cat was getting out of that people can learn from that?
To be honest, I didn't really watch the full video. So like, you know, I can't have a, you know, genuine perspective on it.
Alright.
So yeah.
So boom, nah. I watched the whole thing. I watched it live.
Okay. We listen. What's up? Tell us how you feel, man. Feel your mind. What's up?
I feel like he is basically talking to all the people that's skipping lines, that's taking the easy handouts. That's what he was talking about. He's basically saying, don't shit on a nigga that's working hard. Don't shit on a nigga that's not, you feel me, that's not taking no handouts, that's not compromising their morals to get where they want to go.
Right.
And also, when you were saying, I forgot what you were saying, but I remember. I wanted to reference what DMS said. He said, trust people to be who they is. So sometimes people gonna show you exactly who they is. Stop tricking yourself.
Yeah.
People be tricking themselves and trying to be like, oh no, this person is this and that. You know exactly who that person is, by exactly what they do. If your friend don't do nothing all day, your friend is lazy, and they don't do nothing all day.
That's not picking on you.
That's not picking on. That's the truth of the matter.
That's the reality. That's the reality of the moment.
Yeah, and that's just the reality of it. So stop trying to trick yourself and try to make people be better or worse. Because sometimes people with good people and something, you would try to make it seem like they trying to do something wrong, and you will be ingenuine when they just being nice. So sometimes y'all make situations difficult, just simply not paying attention to it.
Well, sometimes the differentiation is a man is judged by what he actually do, not by what he say. So if a man been coasting along, riding the wave on his lip service, one day he's gonna get introduced to actually having to make action with that, and then he shall be judged. You know, like the niggas in the street playing gangster, and then one day, karma come up and introduce him. So what's up, nigga? What you gonna do? Is you gonna kill this nigga like you been telling niggas? Is you gonna pull out your AK like you been popping on the street? You know what I'm saying? And adversity reintroduces you to yourself. You know what I'm saying? And now he gotta, cause some niggas got shot, not because the nigga wanted to shoot him, because he was supposed to do it by the people that were watching. See what I'm saying? He built this character up to say if this situation happened, he's supposed to shoot a nigga. He been saying that and all that, now it's time for him to prove it, and he not built like that. You see what I'm saying? You know, he not built like that.
I ain't gonna lie, but that's also paying attention to yourself. A lot of people are not paying attention to themselves. They're not paying attention to what their body's telling them. They're not paying attention to what their mind is telling them. They're not paying attention to what their people are telling them. And that's like, you know what I'm saying?
I love to hear that. What do you attribute that to? Because I mean, how a person not paying attention to themselves. I mean, you understand what I'm saying? I have my view of that, but I want to hear yours. What leads a person to not pay attention to those type of things? In your opinion?
First, yeah, kind of how it's somewhat how you raised, how you learn things, social media, like, you know, like anything could be a distraction. Like understanding, like, let's say basketball could be a distraction. If you're not, you know what I'm saying? If you're just sitting there watching people play basketball all day and you're not doing nothing with your life, then it can be a distraction. But if someone's working towards something, like I'm about to go to NBA, I'm gonna be a sportscaster or something like that, then that's when you're using it. So it kind of like, you know what I'm saying?
It's easy to do because it's a lot of TV, video games, social media, it's a lot of things that can distract you. So, and you know how I was. I was hard on my kids. I'm not keeping real. I don't give a fuck if it was a tornado in the room. You better sit your ass there with your face in your motherfucking book. Because every time I came to class, my kid sitting next to the teacher. Pick any one of my kids, they sat right next to the teacher. Yeah, so you're right. You have to stay focused. And that's a part of parenting, you know. Keeping your kids. I didn't have to make them go outside, but the kids now do. Come on. Had to make your little brother go outside when the pandemic was over, remember? Boy was stuck to the room, man. For real.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. The pandemic changed a lot of kids. Like, a lot of kids. Like, the way they learn. Like, bro, because TikTok came out really during, like, it got popular during COVID. So now the attention spans be, because the videos on TikTok was 15, 30 seconds, 1 minute, 3 minutes. That means you telling me the average kid now, attention span is to 3 minutes? It's hard to learn like that.
Yeah, even the movies. I mean, if somebody not getting killed in the first 5 minutes, man, they on to the next joint. Yeah. You know, it's really like, but it's like you said, but it's really about knowing yourself and things like that, you know. So I feel like Cat Williams, what they said, he sat there and he watched all of them tell their story. And it all sounded good when they was up there though, right? Yeah. All that shit sounded good, but all that shit was bullshit. The internet is undefeated.
I ain't gonna lie, a lie always sound good until somebody call you out.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, lies be sounding good until somebody, till the truth pop up at the back door like, what you said, nigga? And it's just going, oh shit, what you gonna do now? You gonna lie again? Cause all it's gonna do is it's gonna keep coming back knocking. That's what people fail to realize. A lie, once you replace it with another lie, the truth is gonna keep coming knocking. It's gonna chase you down. It's gonna keep chasing you down until you admit the truth to yourself, maybe. Sometimes it's to other people. So, you know, it's gonna come out. Just win.
Well, you know, now mind you, Cat Williams did this, started a new year. This is 2024. And for those of you that don't know, you can look it up. This is the year of Aquarius, which means the truth will be told. The truth shall be revealed. And ever since 24 hit, the truth ain't been doing nothing but coming out in waves and droves, right? Yeah. Ever since 2024 came in, things are being revealed. And That's what this is supposed to be. So, you know, I guess we're gonna have to take that for what it is because
it's
you know,
funny,
people say fuck karma. You can't say fuck karma because what you doing now, that mean you next. That mean you next. The foul shit you did means you next. And you know, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I have a podcast about that. Please check it out. Please like and subscribe. When you cross the line, you cannot control how that person is gonna respond. They can do one of three things. They can forgive you, they can get you back, or they can rock you to sleep to get you later when you least expecting it, or when you think you at your best, or when you think you at your most peace. That's their choice. You can't control that, and you're going to have to deal with it. So when they sat there on their couch, popping all that shit, he said right there. When he responded, they didn't even know how to come back at him because he was only responding off what they said. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? There was nothing for them to come back with. You can't take back what you said that's on film. Film is forever, nigga. You feel me? You know.
Yeah. Every action has a reaction.
No doubt.
And you don't know how someone's going to react. That's why you should do things from the pureness of your, you know what I'm saying, from your heart. From like, why are you out here snaking people?
What y'all call it, the backdoor shit?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. If you backdoor niggas, I don't want to be around you. I don't want to be cool with you because I could be next. You have no loyalty within nobody.
Yo,
I ain't gonna lie. I don't
hey, yo, son, let me tell you, yo, just stop the shenanigans. Listen, you know this kid, he your man and all that. And you know he living type foul. He done did this, that, and the third, right? And but he'll never do it to you because you his man. But let's be honest, we only people. How the fuck can this nigga run around doing foul shit and not hold it against him just because he didn't do it to me? You understand what I'm saying? When you show me the nature of your heart, that's how you get into heaven. By the softness of your heart and the cleanliness of your soul. Straight up and down. I ain't never shot a nigga that didn't have it coming. Alright? I ain't never met a man I feared that I had to tell him a lie. Never did. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, they say the Bible says, beware the bearer of bad news. Everybody that's telling you the truth ain't your motherfucking friend. Sometimes they want to see you break down. You dig what I'm saying? You know, and as men, we gotta eat that. We gotta eat that. But I'm telling you right now, all that shit is coming out. You know, I don't, listen, you know, I played, I Feel Gunna had the best album of the year, right? And, okay, I say that. I play the nigga in my whip and shit. Niggas be talking about, yo, you listen to a rat. I said, nigga, as far as I'm concerned, all you niggas could be rats. I don't know none of you niggas. Let's get that, let's talk about that part. I hear your music, you say something that vibrate with me, and I'll fuck with it. You know what I mean? But nigga, I don't know none of you niggas to be talking about, you know what I mean? Like, to be sitting there judging niggas, but I'm not gonna judge a nigga by his music because it's music. A nigga musically inclined don't necessarily gotta be my cup of tea personally. You dig what I'm saying? I'm good. You know what I mean? Like on some real shit, you know, so yeah. You know, but he made a hot ass album. You know? And I'm gonna tell you something else. They always say it ain't nothing wrong with being strong. But ain't nothing wrong with being weak neither. And it's just like you said, son, it's about knowing who the fuck you is. Being in tune with yourself.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, yo, they gonna respect you more when you yourself. Look, no, seriously. They, like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, they say killers only respect killers. It's a lie. Killers respect you when you being yourself. Yo, you that kid on the block that you, let's say you're a nerd or what, but you just going about your business, you doing what you're doing. People see that. You know what I'm saying? You mind your business, you a good kid, people see that. And when somebody fuck with you, niggas is supposed to stand up for you. It's just, you know what I'm saying? Because they know you're not the strongest of the, you know what I'm saying? But you're not hurting nobody. You're not bothering nobody.
Stay out the way.
You know what I'm saying? And I have seen people I know live by these rules. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. You just respect people just cause. You do it cause you will want to be respected. You don't do it for anything. You just do it just cause. And you know what I'm saying? And if people, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully, niggas respect you back. See, when they disrespect you, then you can do whatever you want. Feel me? Do as you please, cause
Ryan, you know, not for nothing.
I ain't gonna lie.
You know, you know, you've been in my house your whole life. Went away to school, graduated, all that, so you know that. But a New York way is type fucked up because New Yorkers feel respect is earned, not given. That is a total fucking lie. The person who gives respect first is taking a chance on never getting it back. You know why? Because they didn't give it for you. They gave it for themselves. I gave it for me because I'm of a respectful nature to me. You understand? I want to prove to myself that I'm respectful by giving it to you. I'm not going to wait to prove. I step on your foot. I'm not going to say, I'm not going to wait whether or not you worthy of me saying pardon me. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to say pardon me because I'm of a respectful nature. And respect helps you live longer. It just helps you live longer, you know, and I just really believe that, you know. So some things, but you know, you can't blame somebody for what they never been taught.
Yeah,
and sure. a lot of people been taught wrong, man. You know what I'm saying? Like on some real shit. You know, you thought you was telling this person the truth. You know, I had a partner of mine get locked up. He wasn't locked up 3 months. And old girl was already fooling around, had some nigga up in the crib and all that. I ain't tell him that. Tell him that for what? It wasn't nothing he could do about that.
Yeah.
But you know, and you know how I found out? The nigga beat her ass. I had to go over and I went over there, you know, seeing about the kids and shit. And I told her, I said, your ass gonna make every fucking visit. You gonna write every motherfucking week, and you gonna do what the fuck. You gonna do what the fuck you gotta do. You dig what I'm saying? And just like that, make sure she stayed on her job. Cause what are you gonna do? He facing double digits. You know, she already running. You know what I mean? What was the point of me telling them that? You know what I mean? They got married, he was going to trailers and all that. You know what I mean? Why would I go fuck that up? You know what I mean? Sometimes the truth just don't need to be told if it can't change the situation. You know? But then in those moments, you got to give a fuck about somebody.